What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to another Turbo update. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Okay, so as you guys can see, Turbo is currently sitting at a $346 million market cap. And honestly, there hasn't been a whole lot that's changed since my last Turbo video. I still believe that Turbo is in this cup and handle pattern, or at least a bull flag. And if this bull flag or cup and handle were to break out to the measured move, it would take you to around 0.0083. So that would be a very nice move for Turbo. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a considerable amount of time, you know that I love trading bull flags and cup and handle patterns. They are usually very bullish. And if we come over to CoinMarketCap, you can see that Turbo's volume has spiked a little bit over the last day. It's up 106% in the last 24 hours, back to 66 million. And you can see that a lot of the volume right now is coming from Binance at 15%. And then Gate.io actually has 11.5%. And from a volume to market cap ratio, it's about 19%, which is a lot better than most projects. Most projects are around 10%. And if we compare Turbo to the memes around it, the volume is better than most. It's better than Popcat, it's better than Dog, it's better than Useless. You go up, it's better than ApeCoin, it's better than Memecore, it's better than Mog. This shows that Turbo is better, or at least competitive with most of the projects around it. That's honestly exactly what you're looking for when you're looking for a meme coin. Now, what's interesting is if we just look at the crypto market in general right now, you can see that the market actually had a decent move yesterday. We had initially dropped right after the FOMC meeting, which is kind of to be expected. I warned you guys in my video yesterday, there's almost always going to be volatility on that day. But you can see right now that Bitcoin is back to 118,400 and Ethereum is back to 3,800. But if you look at Bitcoin dominance, it has actually spiked a little bit. It's at 60.9%. That's not a big spike, but it's up a little bit. And if we come over here and we look at Bitcoin dominance, you can see that Bitcoin dominance has had a few green candles in a row. We initially lost the 200-day moving average, and then we came up and had a bearish retest off of that level. And this was very bullish to see. However, we then came down and we put in a higher local low. So this right here told us that there was a good chance we were going to bounce again. Now, the question is whether or not we come up and retest these levels again. Regardless, though, of whether or not we retest these levels, what we do not want to see is for price action to actually come up here and put in a higher macro high. If we get back above this level, that's fine. We just want to see a lower high. As you can see, we've already put in a lower macro low. That's very bullish. So in general, right now, Bitcoin dominance looks very good. We want to see this continue dropping. That's going to be good for altcoins. Now, my one issue with this right now is if you come over and you look at the Bitcoin chart, I think Bitcoin looks very good. I want to be clear. Obviously, anything can happen. And there is always a chance that this flag does break to the downside and we come back down and we retest this previous high. That would be very similar to what we saw last time with the massive bull flag. That would be a textbook support and resistance flip. However, if that does not happen, then don't be shocked if this flag does explode to the upside. If this bull flag does actually break out, this could have a measure move all the way up to around 132,000. And right now we have very oversold stochastics as well. And if this flag breaks out, that could be fun for the market, especially because it'd probably give Ethereum some momentum. And as you can see right here, it looks like Ethereum is starting to consolidate a little bit. But if you zoom out, you'll notice Ethereum is at very important levels. It is getting very close to retesting the cycle high. As you can see, we actually double topped off of that 4,100 range. This is a very important level for us to reclaim. If Ethereum can get back above this level, there are a lot of people who are waiting on the sidelines to get back in. That's just the reality of the situation. Most people do not want to buy right before resistance. So look for Ethereum to break that 41 to 4,200 range. If that happens, I think we're going to see a nice move for altcoins. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but it seems likely. And obviously, I'm including projects like Turbo in that. The better that Ethereum does, the better that Turbo is going to do. And there's a chance that we could see this bull flag or cup and handle absolutely rip from here. Now, if we come over here and we take a look at the Turbo X account, you can see that they're at 113,000 followers. And they actually just posted 12 minutes ago. Turbo was not designed, he was calculated. A perfect balance of power, purpose, and prophecy. I'll go ahead and give this post a like as well. And then they also posted 6 hours ago. And this is the kind of community that I love to see. It post only 6 hours ago and it already has 212 likes. If you go and you compare Turbo's engagement to a lot of projects around it, the Turbo engagement is much better. And as I say in pretty much every video, the Turbo community is the reason that I love this project. The community is fantastic. There really hasn't been any major news over the last month or two, but Turbo had this massive explosion off of the bottom. A lot of people recognize that 104 million range was very cheap for Turbo. But honestly, that's about it for the update today. Again, keep your eyes on this bull flag. Bull flags or cup and handles, whatever you want to call this pattern, are usually very bullish for crypto. And if we see Bitcoin rip out of this bull flag, that could be very good for the overall crypto market. And Ethereum is getting very close to retesting the cycle high. But if you guys are interested in getting into projects super early like Turbo, then I always recommend taking a look at my Discord as well. If you come over here and you look at the all-time gainer list, we've been hitting some huge multipliers in here this entire cycle. Some of these projects you could have turned $1,000 into over $200,000. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. It really would be awesome to see you guys in there with us. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about Turbo. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.